Carnelian 12. Is there a smart way to invest into a Ponzi if you know it's a Ponzi? Okay. Apparently, some of my viewers claim that there is a smart strategy here, but I'm going to beg to differ. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the majority of participants in Carnelian 12, what a name, are gonna lose way more than they ever gain, and it's a mathematical certainty. Anyways, all of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunities, systems, platforms, even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, find the big red button, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important info. Also, if you are tired of all the bullshit out there online and ready to, start learning how to create income online, get access to a powerful system that can teach you step by step and even give you a free training video that can teach you how to convert website traffic into money. Even with Carnelian 12, that's basically in a nutshell what they're doing, except they're giving you a load of bullshit, okay? Meaning like they're claiming that they're traders, etc., and trading revenue, and they're legit. And it's none of that stuff. I'm going to get into all of that in just a moment. So if you're looking for something legit and tired of the bullshit, just go underneath this video, click on the first link below to get access to a system set up for the long term. It's not a Ponzi, okay? If you're looking for traffic, because a lot of you guys are promoting stuff without highly converting website traffic to your links every single day, 24/7, 365. Your earning potential's dead in the water. Even if you are promoting C12 here, right, as a network marketer or affiliate online, without traffic to your links, it's just going to be like trying to convince Uncle Tom and Aunt Becky to get into your deal. And with this type of system here, 12% daily, Uncle Tom and Aunt Becky are going to hate you for life after you get them scammed. So anyways, get access to traffic underneath this video, second link in the description box below. Anyways, what made me do this update here? I don't promote Ponzi's, I don't promote these investment systems. If you look closely, these investment platforms that most of you guys are interested in nowadays, you're after unsustainable ROI, like 12%, daily. Right, it's unsustainable. It's nice, but it's not set up for the long term. If they're smart, they'll try and pay you out in the beginning while they can, but it's based on just recruitment money. And I do promote stuff. There's no idiot that's going to go and make videos and create content for you guys on YouTube. Even with Carnelian 12, the majority of them are network marketers who want to hold up a big check on stage. Desperate people trying to fool gullible people is what I'm seeing here. So Katie comes 2 hours ago and she says, and yet you are here promoting your own program in your description. If you know crypto well, projects don't last, make money and get out. Maybe scam, but I've invested, what is she saying, £20,000? Oh, I made £20,000 since it started. And now using a couple £1,000 packages, maybe she's talking about, which I lose, I won't care. Like, it's a lot of big talk. Hey, Katie, show us some proof that you actually made that, and not by referring, victims into the Ponzi. Okay. So she claims she's making big money and she's smart by investing into a Ponzi scheme, and she doesn't care if she loses on the end. You just have to be clever about it, clown. Finishes off the video Get to my number one recommended system. Cringe. So I see that sometimes. People are saying, hey, Rory, that's me, right? You're promoting stuff. Why? That's awful. But you're Ponzi here. What does it have? The only revenue going into this thing is this network marketing comp plan. Level 1, level 2, and level 3, right? There's no other revenue going into the platform. Do you guys understand yet? If you do not understand, I recommend, I'm not your financial advisor. I gotta say that. I'm not giving you guys financial advice. I'm not telling you what anything to do, right? To do or not to do. If you don't believe me, right, that there's no instant money, you guys are after instant money, I would say get into Carnelian 12 and put down like 10 grand, right? Face your own repercussions for doing so, right? I'm not making you do this. I'm not endorsing the Ponzi. It's a scam. Eventually it's going to exit, right? Anonymous people overseas running this platform, Hong Kong based company, right? Certificate of incorporation, articles of association, registration, ordinance. The number one country. Traffic has been going up since February, so they seem to be going into momentum. I would say this would be the 7th month of business for them. The top country here is US. Number 2, South Africa. They love Ponzi schemes over there, right? US, so far I haven't seen any fraud warnings, but eventually they are probably going to get some cease and desist orders. Because based on what I'm seeing and some of the comments that I'm getting an idea that a lot of people are promoting this scheme, especially since there are issues with Novatech. A lot of people in Carnelian who are promoting the Ponzi to gullible people. And I'm not talking down to people here. I'm just saying you got to be gullible to think that you could earn for the long term. I'm not going to say that they're not going to pay you out. If these anonymous people, if they're smart or have any sense, they will do their best to pay you guys out the smaller returns in the beginning. Okay. So far, what they're saying here looks like $27 million, almost $28 million, has been deposited. I don't know if that's true or if it's made up numbers on a screen. I'm just going to go out and say that maybe it's true. Maybe they got gullible people to put in almost $28 million into the scheme. Okay. We go back to similar web. Traffic seems to be going up, right? It jumped from February 83,000 right up to 500,000 hits, up to 800,000. Maybe in May, I'm guessing they probably went up even more because there's a lot of people promoting scam influencers, especially on YouTube. You know, they're saying stuff like, we're not financial advisors, we're not giving you any financial advice, we're just showing you how to crush it with crypto, and you should diversify your scam portfolio, and don't put your eggs in all in one basket. Put it in 10 or 20 baskets of the different Ponzi's that I'm promoting. But it's a mathematical certainty that the majority of participants, meaning the passive people who cringe on the idea of recruiting, like Katie McLeod cringes because I'm promoting a legitimate affiliate marketing system. And if you learn the skill sets of marketing, right, because we are in the make money online space still, even though there's a ton of Ponzi's out there, because at the end of the day, you got a whole bunch of people thinking that they're saying like, wow, we don't got to do nothing, we don't got to promote, we don't got to refer, and we can earn passive income, we don't care. Because most of you guys know it's a Ponzi, right? You're just hoping that it stays up and running for the long term. But if you go back, what am I seeing here? Well, fellow comes out here, Johannes says, I think I seen him on Leaderboard actually. Johan, okay. Number one, is that him? I'm going to say that's probably him. Well, they are still here and paying out every day. So, well, today they are. I mean, these Ponzi's nowadays, they usually last around 6 months and then it's game over. This one here seems to be going into the 7th month. They are still new. Ponzi's will pay you back some of your own money in the beginning, but he doesn't really care because he's getting people into the deal. Where the heck is this guy? Some European country where they love Ponzi's, probably. Anyways, we won't play any of his content. Somebody else asked me, no problem, you just need to pay out at the right time. Some people, they'll watch my video and they don't listen to anything. They're probably hearing sounds of, Charlie Brown's teacher. Do you guys know what Charlie Brown's teacher sounds like? Some people are in different countries. You never heard of Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown's teacher, okay? Some people will hear me, say, hey, don't invest in the scam, and then they invest into it, and then they come back and give me shit and saying, hey, you told us, and I'm like, Johan, tell him, Johan. Johan's from South Africa. Okay, from South Africa. Johan, well, it's still here. You guys love those Ponzi's in South Africa. Anyways, what do we got here? Boss, United States. Johan, number 2, South Africa. Boss has got, convinced people somehow through different strategies, right? Some of these guys are just old school network marketers with access to, big teams. We don't want Melaleuca and Amway. We want, quick money. $166,804. Johan, who says, well, it's still here, 2 weeks ago. He made that comment. He convinced people to put their hard-earned money, $128,000, right? These guys love these schemes because they get other people. But I mean, Johan, come on, 5%, 2%, 1%, even Katie. Well, Katie, I don't know. She knows it's a Ponzi. She said she knows it's a scam, but she cringes against promotion. But how do you get money into the thing? Through the network marketing comp plan, right? So how the hell can you guys cringe? Doesn't make no sense to me. And then there's the Telegram groups. I do not know. It's like Dumb and Dumber. Scammer, fuck off, you stupid asshole. You lost money in Revenue 13. So did a lot of people. I did not steal it from you. I was an investor too. Scammer. They can't even spell scam. But they're getting scammed. There's people pitching stuff in here, in the scam group, promoting other scams. And then other people in this scam are getting mad and saying, hey, you're a scammer. You're a scammer. You're evil. But guys, the whole fucking thing's evil, though. Isn't it? Scammer. But if you go, look at Novatech. We'll get into Novatech in just a moment. Novatech, I like that platform. It's got a lot of, interesting things. The Reverend, and because a lot of you guys in this who are promoting this Ponzi, we're promoting that Ponzi, right? But there's a point here. Carnelian, you see all the 5-star reviews here. Where the hell is that? ZA. Is that New Zealand? South Africa? South Africa, okay. Patrick says there's no comparison. And then Bella says, love it, from South Africa. Niaz from Pakistan, they love Ponzi's there too. A-OK, beautiful. Lyle from Great Britain says, made me $3,000 USDT, right? If you link with me, I'll put you up. So you see, they are putting their codes here, right? These are network marketers. I call these schemes the network marketers' revenge. Why do I say something like that? Because a lot of these guys were promoting old school network marketing before, trying to get family and friends into their deals, and they got a lot of backlash. Because a lot of people hate network marketers. Why do they hate network marketers? Because they bullshit so much, right? So when you get these investment Ponzi's like with crypto and Forex, I call it the network marketer's revenge. Why? Because it's like, hey, they didn't join my lotions, potions, and pills, but hey, they're gonna sure as heck gonna get in because every Tom, Dick, and Harry is after that unsustainable ROI. Okay, so people who can't really promote are promoting these type of systems because they think it's low-hanging fruit, and then you got some sociopath leaders out there who only care about themselves, guys. But lastly, isn't it truth though? I mean, look, 12% daily, right? 12% a day, guys. It's not sustainable. If you don't believe me, put down 1,000, put down 10 grand, put down 20 grand, right? I'm not endorsing the platform. I'm just saying it's good to learn by your own experience in your own lessons. Minimum investment's $12, but they're trying to target you guys to put down the bigger stuff. Why is it a mathematical certainty that the majority of passive participants are going to end up losing way more than they ever gain? I'm going to get into that in just a moment. I'm going to close off with that. But however, I'm going to come back here. Live deposits. Look. $57.91, $38, $13. Most people are going to put nickel and dimes into this thing, right? Ponzi promoters here are going to come and argue tooth and hey, Rory, sing you're lying. This is legitimate trading. There's no trading happening here, guys. You guys know, right? You know it's just a website. You know this. I hope you know this. There's some character who's going to go and take out a loan or remortgage your house and doesn't know this. A guy came on one of my other videos. Which one was it? Was it Barry? Same thing with Barry. Barry, a whole bunch of... I think a lot of people in South Africa lost. Mostly. But people lost money with Barry. And they were saying the same bullshit. Hey, Rory, it's legitimate. QZ Asset Management freezes withdrawals 2 weeks ago. Okay. I heard like, hey, other guys are saying, oh no, we getting paid. But passive people are crying. QZ Asset Management. Let's go check that out because that's a bigger Ponzi. I'm just curious. QZ. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. Is that how the song goes? Trustpilot. Isn't there one for Trustpilot? Be an asset manager. We are the world, we are the children. Anyways. So Novatech, I'm bringing this up for a reason. It was a bigger Ponzi. They were only promising, 3% weekly? And they couldn't keep up. And they had way more people, right? Way more people. And still, what has happened? It's like ground zero over there. Carnelian 12, same bullshit, cock and bull stories from people promoting it, right? This guy looks like he's promoting it, but I don't know why he gave it a 1-star, calling it great platform. Doesn't understand. Maybe he thought 1-star was the greatest one. What am I trying to say here? Novatech was saying the same thing. Now you see everyone saying scam. It's a scam. I live in Alaska. It's not legal for Novatech to do business here. My account needs to be cashed out and closed immediately. I've tried to contact them several times. So if the Reverend CEO at Novatech, with all them people that came in and gave them their hard-earned money, and all the scamfluencers on YouTube promoting Novatech, and all the scumbags trying to get family, friends, and co-workers into the scheme so that they can earn referral income and maybe one day hold up a big check on stage, right, to say, hey man, I succeeded online by getting people into a Ponzi and getting them scammed. If all those people were going out sponsoring recruiting, and then no one's getting paid now with Novatech, how the hell can these guys last? So we're going to close off. It's a mathematical certainty. Right now it's into momentum. And usually that is when big trouble happens. When a Ponzi goes into momentum, they'll get some kind of fraud warning or cease and desist order, like the other systems out there in the same Ponzi scheme marketplace. Okay. And lastly, what are people gonna do? What are the people gonna do? They're gonna just do like what they do with whether they join a legitimate system or a scam. They're gonna give the bare minimum to see what's gonna happen. Now with these little teensy weensy deposits that the majority are gonna deposit, $13, $38, $57.91, right? They're going to most likely pay you guys out in the beginning while they can. For the characters going out there, like some character will go remortgage their house for this. Say, oh my god, I found the holy grail of systems out there. I'm gonna leave my family a legacy, right? And then they come back after and say, hey Rory, how can I get my money back? You can't get your money back. Okay. But if you do not believe me, put lots of money in the thing and wait it out. Now it's going in, it looks like 7 months in, and then Johan, right? Johan's over here, comes and says, hey, well, they're still paying out, so they're paying out today. But how long are they going to pay out? Because if the Reverend CEO at Novatech and all the scamfluencers out there couldn't keep up with the network marketing, I hope you guys understand this is how they get the revenue. 5% level 1. What kind of plan is that? Because some people are going to serve up their family members here, but for 5%? There should be no limit, like where you shouldn't serve up your family, your friends, co-workers, or even strangers. Some of you guys got the mentality, and then you're going to go to church every day. That doesn't make any sense. It's like committing sin if you're trying to get strangers. Oh, if we don't know them. No, but children, sons and daughters of God, there's only one God, right? We can call different names, many different names for man's version of God, but it all comes down to the same entity. God is all encompassing, and then we are all sons and daughters. So even if you scam someone you don't know, it's a karmic thing. Whatever you put out has to come back, right? Doesn't it? Even if you don't know them. But a lot of people don't believe this. A lot of people think that it's specialness. No one's special. And lastly, you can't predict. See, humans are very arrogant. They say, oh, we can predict the karma. Oh, maybe I'll just lose money later, but I want to make money now. But you can't predict how the karma comes back, right? They have people who've ripped people off. and then some of them end up in jail. They have other people who've ripped people off, and then they lose a beloved family member. They have other people who've, because whatever you put out has to come back, rip people off, bought like a ton of BMWs, and even bought brick and mortar businesses. And then they have family members or loved ones fighting for their lives at the hospital. We cannot predict how the karmic energy will come back. But most people on this planet have an entitled mentality, and then they think that they're special. No one's special. I'm not special. You're not special. At the end of the day, it's an HYIP platform. What is that? High yield investment program is a fraudulent investment scheme that promises high returns. Is that what this is? Well, it looks like that's what it is. 12% daily. And what are they doing? They don't have any securities registration. They're not registered with the SEC. They're not registered with any securities regulator. All they have is like articles of incorporation. I mean, anyone could get these things. There's no proof of any trading because there's no trading. Most of you guys know there's no trading, right? The only thing that they're trading here is gullible people for this year. This is the revenue creation platform. And it's going into momentum. For May, I don't have the May bar because this is just a free look using SimilarWeb. It might have gone down or it might go up, meaning more clicks. Maybe they've got 1 million views, 1 million visitors in May. But usually by that time, 6 months, so they're in the 7th month, it's usually about the 6th month, they end up in problems. But it's going to happen. And that is, my friends, a mathematical certainty, because there's only X amount of gullible people that's going to hand over their hard-earned money to anonymous people overseas. The people behind Carnelian 12 most likely don't know anything more about trading than you guys. If these guys had a way to earn 12% daily ROI doing whatever kind of trading that they do, they would never get into network marketing, and they wouldn't have a network marketer comp plan. It's just common sense. Okay. Lastly, most people are putting in hardly anything. So these guys here gotta really, really sponsor and recruit, recruit to keep the thing going. So you guys, not you guys, what's her name? Katie, who cringe on the idea of sponsoring and recruiting. The whole fucking thing is sponsoring and recruiting, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Hey, anyways, just to piss Katie off, close off here. Make sure that you like and share this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're tired of the bullshit and you want to roll up your sleeves and actually learn how to make an income online, get access to my #1 recommended system underneath this video that can teach you a skill. Because most of what I'm seeing on the internet la la land, I don't know what kind of skill you guys are learning, because most of you who are getting addicted to these systems, take out the paper, get a notepad, take out the calculator, right? And see how long you've been at this? The only people that make some money for while the system's up and running? Are the people evil enough to get other people scammed so that they can earn these referral commissions? And lastly, Katie, if you guys are tired of the bullshit and don't want to join a Ponzi but want to learn and even get an income vehicle that's set up for the long term, right? It's not a Ponzi. You're not going to push a button and get rich quick. You're not going to make money for doing nothing. We make money as marketers by what's been working this year, what's been working last year, what's been working for the last 5 years, right? It's all on skill sets of marketing, funneling traffic into a high converting offer. These guys on the leaderboards know, but what they're funneling traffic into this thing here, these things don't last for long. And the majority of participants end up losing way more than they ever gain, and they don't usually learn any skill sets of marketing. It's all marketing, though. This whole site's marketing. This is marketing. We don't like marketing. We don't like promoting. We don't like referring. But that's what this thing's based on. Once it's got the network marketing comp plan, it's going to scam. Majority of you guys going to lose. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Right, Katie? Katie McLeod. She cringes on recruiting. Do you see the mentality and the mindset of people nowadays? How the fuck can you cringe on promotion when these schemes are dealing with promotion? Doesn't make no sense to me. And then we'll close off with this here. How can you guys get pissed off if you guys get pitched in your scam group, Telegram group, by other people promoting other scams, and you're in a scam? And then calling them names. And look, some Edgardo saying, anyone else want to have a go at me? Are they even fighting? What a pig you are. If you want to see some comedy, and these systems, I don't know, nowadays it's just freaking comedy here. Just type in largest they only getting 5 posts a day now? Yeah, if you guys want to see some real comedy, just come here, largest Novatech group. Just pretend you're interested. They'll approve you. And read the comments there.